I really like my job. I get to learn every day something new.
My job is a constant thrill with a constant little dose of chaos as well.
Being around people who have started a business is incredibly inspiring.
Preparing the next generation of entrepreneurs, matching talented college graduates from across the country with Ohio startups, offering young innovators a chance to learn what it takes to make it in thriving technology companies. That's what Venture for America brings to Ohio's startup community.
Reading about startups or reading about starting a company is very different than actually living it.
I just didn't fit into the corporate world, and I knew that there had to be something else out there for me. Thankfully, I found this other opportunity to pursue that actually feeds into my goal of becoming an entrepreneur.
I knew within 6 months to a year, maybe even earlier, that VFA, in particular working at Rengase, was just going to be a turning point.
What I tell them is, like, no day will ever be the same. You'll be continually doing new things you've never done before.
With Venture for America, growing startups are attracting ambitious talent, the savvy business leaders of tomorrow who generate new and diverse ideas.
Paula runs our customer success team. Her role's probably changed 4 or 5 times in the year she's been here, but she seems to have thrived in that.
He is basically leading content and communication planning and strategic choices. It's almost scary when you think about the level of responsibility that he has at his age, and that's because he deserves it.
She's setting up the systems and processes that's going to allow us to go to 100 and 200 clients.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Very billow.
I really enjoyed living in Ohio.
So 1 year in Cleveland.
1 year in Cleveland. I feel like every city is different, and you can actually see the economic development that's actually happening.
I think it attracts the right kind of talent for what it takes to be in a startup.
It really gives me faith that going forward, I can actually start my own venture.
I think what I would like to do, and I think what I'm hopefully in the process of doing, is learning what it's like to start a business.
I feel like it set me up for a pretty happy and successful future.
Welcome to Cincinnati. And that's spelled with only one T. And don't forget that, because we care about that kind of stuff here. Here, we do what we love. In 1869, we made a professional baseball team. The first one. So, the only one at the time. We did it because we love playing the game. We don't only make businesses, we make industries. Brands. We innovate. Stuff like fire departments and baseball. Benadryl. Stuff that makes a difference in your life and in your home. Oh, and Play-Doh. Like I said, we do what we love. Go to New York to be in a rat race. Go to Nashville to be a singer. Go to LA to be an actor. Go to DC to be a really bad actor. Come to Cincinnati to be a human being. Hell, we're throwing a party tonight. Why? I don't know, because it's a Tuesday. And we do what we love. Biking along the river, farmer's market, mornings, eating waffles, in our pajamas. It's just so easy to do what we love. Because Cincinnati isn't a stereotype. It's not a stigma. Our concrete hasn't hardened yet, and neither have our hearts. You can't really label us. We've been around so long, we can just be ourselves. Or change if we want to. 225 years means we don't need to justify. This city doesn't feel like a city. We're not trying to compete with your city, or any city. We just do what we love. We put chili on our spaghetti, on purpose, and we like it. But those things we do, it's not who we are. We are fathers, we're mothers, we're business owners, musicians, athletes, pet lovers, fans, designers, architects, CEOs, school principals. We are who we love, and we love who we are. So let's bump into each other one day and have drinks the next. It's hard to be a stranger around here, so you may as well not fight it.
And it was actually like my first working experience because I didn't do internships in college because I've been working on my own independent projects. And it was weird because a lot of startups they're not corporate. So it's like there's no dress code and there's sometimes not an HR person. You don't really know how you're supposed to do your job. You just dropped in and like these are your things that these projects that you have to work on. And I'm just like, what? So it's like a little confusing, but there's always a learning curve. Technically I'm an alumni, but we still have the group me, we still have Slack, and people are like, hey, my company's doing X, Y, and Z, and I'm trying to figure out what these terms mean, and da 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 da. So you have like this whole network of people that you can reach out to figure out like, what are you doing? What is your company doing, and what do you need to be looking for? I work in the startup world, and I know how much it costs people, and so I'm like, I'm not going to go into an office, or I'm not going to contribute actively to the role that they're asking me to fulfill, and then like not deliver. Like, I'm going to go to a company that I like, and fulfill my hours, and be a positive attribute to that. So I think that's another contributing factor.
Don't need no place to run away. You take my soul and make it shake. Steal all my love and milkshake. You got the heart to waste it. Don't need no place to run away. You take my soul and make it shake. Steal all my love and milkshake. You got the heart to waste it. You got the heart to waste it. You got the heart to waste it. Steal all my love and milkshake. You got the heart to waste it. Lead the way.
My name is Louisa Lee. I am a 2014 fellow living in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm a program success manager at Cover My Meds, which is a health tech company here. VFA has really helped me accomplish my professional goals and grown. I think the biggest single thing has been I've felt empowered to be an entrepreneur or feel entrepreneurial. And I know that noun is kind of overplayed, like what is it to be entrepreneurial, or what is it to be an entrepreneur? But having fellows around me constantly challenging me to think differently, to grow, to start something and not fear failure has been huge. But moreover, VFA has helped me start my own side gig, Give Back Hack, which started here in Columbus. It's a launch pad for social enterprise. It brings people together, helps them test, validate, and quickly iterate on their ideas using lean startup principles and design-centered or human design-centered thinking. And we have expanded to other cities. It's no coincidence that those other cities are Venture for America cities, because there are fellows on the ground there that are passionate, that are smart, that want to get connected with their communities. So Venture for America has allowed me to think entrepreneurially, but then has also become a network for me to capitalize on to help grow impact in other cities as well.